Market's looking green. Everybody's making money. It's amazing times again. Guys, in this video, I want to tell you what is my thesis on the market, what coins am I looking at from gaming category, and I will explain to you why I'm thinking, why am I bullish at those coins right now. And I guess that's it. Let's start. Okay, guys, so let's take a general look at the market. Looks like it's bouncing back. BTC is right now at 40, almost 48K, which is awesome. Just a few days back, we were thinking we're going straight down to 35, 38. I was actually, because I never trust Bitcoin, I was actually setting some orders at 31 because, I remember previous bull market, it could do something like that, like, and Turbo Nuke, was like, what, 34%, 42%. So 42% from now, well, it would be even like here, like 25K. But obviously, well, it didn't happen yet. And everything looks like it's going to pump. So why am I bullish? I think it's first of all, it's just a right time to be bullish. And if we look at the inflow of the capital into the market and into the altcoins, it's looking good. If this here is a really empty gap, so I think this candle shows us that we might actually accelerate pretty quickly to this point. So I'm actually pretty bullish because of this. As we see here, it kind of looks the same. We're just kind of fighting with this resistance. And this is the total market cap of crypto. So you see, if we cross this line, we're golden, baby. But obviously, that's just charts, right? There are a few things that I'm also looking at. China said that they're probably going to print a lot of money. So if China will print, US will print. More money means higher inflation, means people are going to get crazy on buying assets because they know they're going to get. So crypto will pop. Halving, another really big thing coming in the horizon. After halving, it's usually prices go up. Finally, we have a year of the dragon. If you love the mumbo jumbo stuff, Year of the Dragon sounds like prosperity. So this is it. This is my thesis on the market.
And I'm willing to bet all my life savings on it.
I'm kidding. Almost all. All right, guys, but let's focus on gaming. Let's focus on how am I looking for a project that can actually make it in Web3 space and can actually deliver the highest ROI in the space. So every time when we have like a crazy pump, I'm looking at, okay, what pumped the hardest and why? Let's take a Beam, for example. Beam started to pump a few days back, and we see that it just went on this crazy run, pumped like basically 55%, right? It's already a big coin. Why? Okay, so now I'm trying to like put it into categories that help me discover maybe similar products but more undervalued, right? First, I'm looking at narrative. So what narrative is the game is the coin from? Beam is gaming, right? So okay, gaming narrative. I'm looking at other gaming coins. Boom, yeah, we see actually there's a lot of gaming coins that delivered crazy ROI past few days, crazy profits because right now the gaming narrative it's hot. Then fundamentals, pumpamentals, and a little bit TA at the end. Okay, fundamentals basically does it have a good team and does it solve actual problem that we have in the space? Yeah, if those two are good and in Beam situation, this is a team behind Merit Circle that is making Beam, so they already proven that they can deliver a lot, and so they are super veterans in the space. And this is a blockchain for games. Simple. It actually solves a very important thing. It's blockchain that is free to use for everyone, designed for game. And Pumpamentals. Then we have our influencers are talking about it and community will do marketing on their own because like they believe in the project, they will talk about it, so more people will be just having those projects in their feed. Simple. same influencers. They're gonna talk about it. They're gonna mention about the coins in the channel. Coin. A lot of people who are watching, they might actually get bullish because their favorite influencer hero is talking about it. So, like in case of Beam, if we look at their Twitter or X, should I say, we have 130K followers. Of course, a lot of those followers might be bots, but okay, we can see that this is still a big number, right? And also that they have DAO, so it means that a lot of people who have their coins, they're probably gonna be staking to participate in governance of Beam, which means that they're probably like core community at least is solid. Then we have influencers like Beam was mentioned about Alex Becker, Hustlepedia, for sure. Those are two big channels. So a lot of people might actually get bullish on Beam because they watch those influencers, right? And then we have technical analysis. This is least important, so I put it also at the fourth place. But here you see that price reached basically previous all-time high, right? So what happens after it crosses the previous all-time high? We saw here was all-time high, didn't make it, and then boom, suddenly boom, all-time high, new price discovery. And we see it rip. Right now, we are maybe here, maybe here. This might get sideways for a while, and then we're going to see another price discovery. So, and because it's a new coin, it's very important. It's a new coin. We're going to see it might really go to the moon, right? Because like this is crypto, like nobody knows how it's going to go. So let's take, for example, IMX. IMX is already big. It's on 27th place, but Beam is on 61th place, right? It has way lower market cap. And also, obviously, market cap is very important here because if we look at IMX, IMX also had a crazy pump. It's also gaming platform, gasless, so solves a lot of things in the space. Already veteran teams were building through a few years. They have really solid team. So fundamentals, they're being mentioned by Elliot Trades, Alex Becker, which means that, okay, this is a fundamentals as well. Although this is an older coin, so I don't know what's going to happen. I like new coins more because you don't know where this price is going to top here. Traders will probably look at, okay, I can like chop this thing in so many pieces before it reaches previous all-time high. So there might be more people like traders interested just in this coin just because they see previous data. And with the new coins, like it might just go crazy. And traders will probably less likely also go to those coins just because, well, they don't know what to expect. Mavia, it's another coin. Same, similar categories. It's a gaming, mobile, so very accessible. Solid team, community. They had NFT lands. All those stakers received airdrops of Mavia token. Why they would be incentivized to not play the game, right? They were already long-time believers in this project. And we have also influencers talking about Alex Becker, Hustlepedia as well. Ivan on tech again, those guys. Anyways, we see similar pattern, right? And crazy pump. So, okay, obviously those coins might do well in the future. But buying right now, it's kind of scary because there are people who bought here. There are also people who received a lot of airdrops and probably didn't sell, and they are already 175% up. But this is a crypto market. We can go crazy. Remember that there are more and more people coming in. Okay, so these are a few steps that I'm looking at right now. So now I'm gonna give you coins from the same patterns. Why am I thinking that they're gonna explode? Another project that I'm looking at, of course, that's not going to be a surprise, Gameswift. Gameswift, and here is my reasoning behind it. It's also a gaming platform that is easy to onboard people, made by Solid Team. The guys were previously doing Terra, one of the most successful project in Star Terra ecosystem. When Luna collapsed, they gave all those people who had their Star Terra tokens staked, they gave them possibility to get Gameswift, their next project. So solid community because people see like, oh my God, the founders were thinking about us. And you kind of want to see founders do things like that. So founders that they know what they're doing, they already proven to be successful. Product that actually solves a very important thing, gaming narrative, which we have step one, so hot. And then we see, okay, it's a new coin, so it's the beginning of the bull run. So those coins will pump. We have all those steps. Then we have also, so we have community and we also have influencers that are mentioning about it. Hustlepedia was talking about it. Elliot was talking about it in one of the recent videos, and Ivan on Tech is very bullish on Gameswift as well. So their communities will look at Gameswift as well. And once we reach here, this zone, this is a very good example. We had here was the first price discovery. We reached the same all-time high previously. And what happened with the price? We had massive explosion. The same thing I think might happen to Beam. And right now, we're gonna have a similar situation. So might do really good, I think, because all those steps are checked. Then, okay, so other projects I'm looking at. Following success of Heroes of Mavia, I'm thinking, okay, mobile. Mobile is going to be really hot because it's super accessible. What other games are having solid fundamentals, all those things that can actually make it run? So the first game is Honeyland, gaming narrative, mobile, so super accessible, solid theme, big community. There's a lot of downloads for this game. Game is super fun, so a lot of people are playing it. Then we have market cap. Market cap is also something here worth mentioning. This is 28 million versus Heroes of Mavia at 260 million. I'm not saying that Honeyland will run as far, but it has 800 plays. Guys, all of the other steps also being mentioned by influencers. Hustlepedia, for sure, is talking about Honeyland, and maybe a few others. I don't know if Crypto Banter is also didn't mention Honeyland. Anyways, technical analysis here, of course, it's a new coin. It already reached 30 cents. Right now, it's sitting at around 18 cents, 17 cents. So very possible that it's going to test it as well. And then we see another price discovery. As we see, the trend is rising. We have higher high, higher high. We see what's going to happen here, but it's just the beginning of the bull market. That's what makes me bullish. Also, that it's Solana narrative, and Solana is hot. It's because it's cheap, right? Heroes of Mavia is on Ethereum. Like, if you want to trade this coin at Uniswap, you better have a bigger bag because you're burning a lot of money. And in a bull run, it's going to be really expensive. Solana, well, it's not going to be as problematic. I cannot promise you anything, but it's a Web3 space. But obviously, you know what I mean. So yeah, Honeyland. Honeyland is the first coin. Okay, other gaming coins that I'm looking at. This one is also very intriguing. Synergyland token SNG. This is on Polygon, and this is also what makes me bullish. I don't see what is the market cap right now, but like trading volume and is really low. Here it shows 16 million. 16 million on DEX tools, so SNG. And as you can see, like this was all-time high. It didn't even reach its previous all-time high. Right now, we see that slowly it's picking up after the bear market. And what is important, like all those steps, right? It's gaming narrative. It's a super fun MMO with super nice graphics. I was mentioning also this in my channel. What else? It's a low market cap made by Solid Team. They constantly deliver. They soon gonna have launch sale. You could play. I think early beta was it for a few months back. So this is MMORPG where you can also build your island and also going to go for dungeon raids with your friends. Super fun to play, action packed. I really liked it. Then you have Kagi was talking about it for sure. I don't know if other influencers were talking about it. And it's like low market cap, so it can deliver a lot of gains. And it has pretty solid community. As you can see, if you go to their Twitter, 74K followers. Like if you jump into Discord, it's pretty active. They constantly deliver some tournaments and other things with prizes. Okay, guys, two more games that I think might deliver value is Monkey Ball. Also, if you look at all the categories, but all those games that I'm going to mention right now, they don't have one, which means they're not being mentioned by influencers now at the moment. And the coins are a little older, but in Monkey Ball example, they didn't really have Monkey League, sorry. Right now they call it Monkey League. They didn't really have like a solid pump because they started at when the market was crashing in 2021. Solid team delivers constantly new content, pretty good community, not being talked about influencers. So Pumpamentals are kind of like off. But as we can see, the token started also to move. If you look at Monkey Ball, you see break out the zone If we're gonna test here, we see another price discovery. This might go, well, it's not another price discovery because it has some data, but you see there had some crazy pumps and dumps. Well, I'm thinking like long term, this might be a really solid bet. If this would go to previous all-time high, which was like $2, I think. Right now it's on 4 cents. Well, guys, it's of course it let it go here. Let it go to 40 cents. It's still a lot of access, right? So I'm looking at Monkey Ball because it's mobile, because it's accessible, and it's being constantly worked on. And I'm looking at Cryowar. Cryowar, also older coin. It had it run, but like it's 1 cent, like 1.5 cent right now, and this baby ran to like $4. So let it go to 10 cents or like 20 cents in a bull run. That's super easy to do because they're constantly building their game. This game is super fun to play. It's like a battling MMO on mobile, so very accessible. Solana, which is hot in this season again, I think, well, not being mentioned by influencers, but still have pretty solid community. People were staying, were playing the game. Solid team, really solid product. Technical analysis, well, it has previous data, but because it's so low in regards to when it was, I think it's like 5 million market cap right now, guys. 5 million market cap. I don't see why product with this value is not supposed to be like it's in 1,500 space. I don't see why it shouldn't be on the place where Honeyland is now. So in like 800 place. That's my logic behind it. You do what you want with this information. All right, guys, that is it. Sorry for this video being too long, but obviously I really wanted to share like how I'm looking at this. How do I look at projects in terms of picking up the next thing that is going to pump in a space? Hopefully it didn't bore you to death. This strategy will make you money. Tell me in the comments if you liked it. I will definitely try to make it short. I was in this teacher mode today that I wanted to share, I wanted to explain, because I actually made really cool jumps from one game to another, and on this ride I was managed to catch few pumps and then just jump out of the one, then jump to the next one that didn't pump. And that's why I'm kind of sharing this strategy, because it might also work for you as well. Hopefully we all make money. Laters.